You guys want to take me? I've got a gentleman by the name of Mike with me right now, Dina and Ryan, and he was actually inside the hospital when all of this happened. So I'm going to bring him in so we can ask him a couple of questions so we can get his take. I guess just give us a play-by-play, Mike. What was it like inside?
Well, I mean, honestly, I was just getting back from getting coffee. I was getting food because my girlfriend, she just had our son. As I was walking to get on the elevator to go to the maternity unit, I just heard a bunch of people screaming, and the security was secure, and the police were like moving everybody out the lobby, and then that's when the doors started closing. And when I went to the top on the third floor to the maternity unit, they just shut everything down. Like, I wasn't even allowed to go back with my son or my girlfriend at the time. And I was looking out the window. I just seen a bunch of police running in with like guns, and it was crazy.
How are you feeling during all of this? Obviously,
I got goosebumps right now because it was kind of like I didn't know what was going on, you know. But just to hear that a woman lost her life at the hospital where she works, it's just so sad to hear something like that happen. Because like, I mean, too, they tell us like this is one of the safest hospitals in Detroit and Michigan to have kids and, you know, have a baby, and it's just to hear something like this happening at the hospital is like, it was just overwhelming because I just had my son.
Can you describe to me what it was like being inside, how other people were reacting, how police were reacting? I imagine you said that, you know, the hair is sticking up on your arms. I imagine it was like that for everybody inside, just wondering what was happening. Because at the time, you just knew there was an active shooter. You didn't know anything else.
At the time, I didn't know it was an active shooter. I just knew it was a bunch of screaming going on. So I didn't know what really was going on until I actually turned the news on in the room. But everybody was kind of just like trying to figure out what was going on because it was so random. Like, it was a regular morning. We heard about the shooting that happened this morning, but we didn't think like it would happen at the hospital, in the hospital.
Were there a lot of officers wandering around the hospital? Did you see them searching room to room? Describe that to us.
So what I saw after they wouldn't let me go back with my son and my girlfriend, I kind of was, I went to the window to look to see what was going on, and I just seen a bunch of police running in here. And then I seen a couple of them, they had like, you know, the AKs and the guns, and they were running in and out. So I didn't know what was going on. And then it was crazy because my phone had died, so I couldn't even contact my girlfriend to make sure she was okay. So it was just scary. Like, the whole situation was a lot.
What was the first thing you did when you saw your girlfriend? You've seen her by now.
Yeah, I hugged her, I kissed her, I kissed my son, and I'm just so happy that, you know, because they said active shooter, so I'm thinking it was like somebody going through, you know, like you see in the movies. I thought somebody was here, you know, trying to shoot, like a, you know, public shooting. But I'm so sorry for the lady that passed and her family, and just, this is a sad situation.
Mike, what's your impression now that you're outside and you see the hospital from the outside? You were inside it before. All of the police out here. Is it amazing, the police response? I mean, everywhere you look, there's flashing lights.
Yeah, the police response was real fast, I can say that. After the screaming had happened and everybody was screaming, there was a lot of commotion. They definitely came and locked it down. The police were everywhere. So, like, even like how he is here, like, they were running in with their shotguns, machine rifles, and just like, it was crazy.
I imagine you're very thankful at this time that the situation is over. As you mentioned, you feel, you know, very sad for the loss of this life out here. But a situation like this, you just never know. There's so many people inside this hospital.
Yeah, I was scared. I mean, when they said it was an active shooter, I kind of went into protector mode, and I was trying to just, you know, get to my girlfriend and my son at the time. But they wouldn't let me at the time to go back there. So I was really just trying to, like, it put me in a situation where I had to figure out, like, it was a fight or flight. But I'm just glad everything's okay. Everything checked out. I'm about to head to work. I made sure they're okay, and I'm just glad, like, everything. It's not like an active shooter where something like multiple people lost their lives. But then again, like, I'm sorry for the family and for the wife or ex-wife. Like, she was just working, and that's so sad.
Mike, thank you so much for giving us your take on this. Pleasure meeting you. I'm glad your family is okay. Thank you so much. So that was Mike. He was inside of the hospital at the time of the lockdown when the shooting first happened. Obviously very frightening for him. And Ryan, you did you know, point out something very interesting. You know, obviously I said that this is the first time I remember there being a shooting inside the hospital. But just a couple months ago at Corewell Health in Troy, there was a shooting in the parking garage there. So you know, just a sad, you know, set of circumstances in both situations, and it really just shows that this type of activity can really happen anywhere. It really does not matter. So again, the search for the suspect does continue at this hour. Police continuing to try and track down Mario Green, last seen in a 2011 white Dodge Charger with a license plate DXC7067. He is believed to be armed and dangerous, so if you do see him, do not approach him. Call police right away. For now, we are live outside of Henry Ford Hospital here in Detroit. I'm Robin Murdoch. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.